Hey everybody, I cannot believe that I've actually made it to this point, and we have aired 39 consecutive episodes of Let's Fish TV right during this difficult 2020 season. This is the final one, a look back over our shoulder at some of the highlights. Glad you're with us. Let's Fish TV is on the air right now. That is a fish. Oh man, look at this.
It's time for the only program that brings you real-time fishing reports from the Southwest region every week.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Woo!
This is Let's Fish.
Hi everybody, and welcome into Let's Fish TV. Well, we have made it. Yes, we did. We've made it to the end of a 39-week season in 2020. All original episodes, and who would have ever known at the beginning of this season, way back in March, that we would be broadcasting fishing television right through the middle of the only pandemic that you and I have ever seen in our lifetimes. It's been really crazy, it's been wild, it's been challenging, but yes, it's even been fun. And we did produce 39 original episodes of our show uninterrupted. In fact, we were pretty much the only outdoor television show that continued broadcasting for this entire time, right through the middle of the pandemic. But here we are, we've made it to the end of the 2020 season. We'll be looking forward to an all new season of new episodes in 2021. But in the next half hour, I'm going to be walking you back through some of the best fishing adventures, some of the greatest big fish highlights that we experienced during our 2020 season. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you'll hang in here with us for the next half hour. And also, while we're doing this, we're going to be walking you through some of our reporters, our insider reporters that cover the fishing in their regions. They'll be giving you one last little piece of information that'll help you catch some fish in their region right through these upcoming winter and off-season months. So, to get us started, let's go back to Julie and your weekend planner.
Hi everybody, we can't believe this is the last weekend planner of the year. We've had such a great season. We would love to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Feast Cylinder Tables are predicting fair game fish activity on Saturday and good activity on Sunday. Peak game fish activity begins at 9:22 on Saturday and 9:58 Sunday morning. Best evening action will begin at 9:33 on Saturday and 10:14 Sunday night. Depending on your location, the sun will rise around 7:09 and set around 5:21, and evenings will feature an almost full moon. Stay with us. We've got fishing reports from across the area on the way. Plus, Tawakoni Guide Service guide Michael Littlejohn stops by to answer your Ask a Pro question. Back in just a bit.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there. Bobby Garland Crappie Baits and the original Baby Shad and new slab Huntar Minnow. Glacier Glove. Stay outdoors longer with our gloves, hats, and shades. Balls Out. Made in the USA. Heavy duty mounts for your fish finders. And by Camus Boats. Tomorrow's tournament boat today.
Oh, baby! Look at that biggin'! Woo! Oh my God! What a big old giant crappie! Hey everyone, so glad you've joined us as we wrap up an excellent 39-week season of Let's Fish TV. And let's get right to the highlight package, looking back over these episodes. And it all began way back on the eastern side of our region, on the Georgia-South Carolina border at Lake Hartwell. We caught excellent spotted bass and one great big largemouth for that lake. Then it was on to Lake Murray in South Carolina, some unbelievable frenzied schooling activity for striped bass under the birds. There we go. But we are in a bunch of stripers. Look at the belly on that striper. That's a fat dude right there. A good Murray striper right there. From there, it was on to the state of Alabama, where we discovered an incredible crappie fishery on the Alabama River. We caught them spider rigging, caught some really good crappie that day. I need a longer net. There we go. And there is another Alabama river crappie. Real fat fish. They're out here feeding up on these little shad, and from there it was on to the world famous Lake Eufaula, Alabama. In many ways the home to bass fishing, and that lake proved that after all these years it's still got it. Look at that dude. There's Lake Eufaula for you. I came a long ways to Alabama to catch that beautiful specimen right there.
Hi everyone, Captain Greg Verm here, bringing you my final Texas Coastal Fishing Report for 2020. All up and down the Texas coast, we're in full fall fishing mode. Down in Port Mansfield, hey, Captain Wayne Davis is catching nice flounder on K-Wiggler balltails and giant speckled trout on topwaters. Over in Baffin Bay, Captain Chris Martin is on some solid speck and redfish action, fishing all along the ICW islands and drains. Captain Chris says the flounder on the move and slow rolling soft plastics is nailing them. Now right here in Freeport and Galveston, this is my favorite time of the year to be fishing the back lakes, marshes, and bayous. With each passing cool front, the water cleans up and reds, trout, and flounder are easy targets. With all the challenges 2020 has brought to our country, the one constant that has been amazingly great is fishing. I've been able to share my love for fishing to many families and kids this year, bringing smiles to so many. Fishing has always been a great way to bring folks together, and it always will be. Hey listen, 2020 is on its way out. Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas. I'm Captain Greg Verm, and I'll see you in March of 2021 for our Texas Coastal Fishing Report.
Next up, let's move to the western side of our region, to the state of Texas, and we experience the incredible resurgence of the bass fishing at Choke Canyon Reservoir south of San Antonio, where I caught one of the few true double-digit bass of my entire lifetime.
That is a big one. That is a Choke Canyon big one. Oh my gosh, look at this bass. Boom!
Got her! Oh, baby!
Look at that big one.
Oh my gosh! We've caught the biggest thing in Choke Canyon. Look at the size of that, Mike Bates.
That's a winner, man. Boom!
All right, buddy. We got a 10-pounder. From there, it's on to the opposite end of Texas, to the Texas Panhandle. Who would have known that the walleye fishing could be this good in the Lone Star State? Well, it is the beautiful Lake Meredith near Amarillo, Texas. Yeah, that's one of the better ones right there. There you go. There's your good Lake Meredith walleye catchable population. You can catch a bunch of them here evidently, because I've never been here before, never seen the lake before, and I have caught my share of them already. From Texas, we move right next door to the state of Oklahoma, where we discovered a couple of hidden jewels in the western part of the state at Foss Lake, where I caught a big smallmouth bass, and then also at Tom Steed Reservoir, where I caught one giant crappie. Got him. Big crappie. Look at that dude. Oh my gosh. Golly, look at that. Oh, baby. Legit 2-pounder right there, ladies and gentlemen. And from Oklahoma, let's move one state further to the east, where we discovered excellent crappie fishing at a remote lake called Dirks Lake. Caught them suspended. And then from there, we moved to the White River in northern Arkansas, where I caught one of the biggest largemouth bass that swims in that part of the river. Oh, there's one. That's a big one, right by that big one. He's just got the back hook in him, but look at that. And that is a pig. Oh my goodness.
Way to go, Barry.
Look at this, dude. Look at that, folks. That's a whopper. Hey everyone, so happy you've joined us for the final episode of our 2020 season of Let's Fish TV as we look back over the highlights of the season, and let's do a little saltwater fishing. Starting over at Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, where I caught one giant speckled trout with my good buddy Captain Inglis Glover. Got him.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that
first
I don't think,
buddy. Oh my
Way to go, Barry.
Look at this, dude. Woo! What did we do, baby? And from there on to Gulf Shores, Alabama, where Captain Patrick Garmison and I got into some unbelievable big red snapper action offshore. And they do that. Got him. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, baby, we caught a giant one. Look at that big old toad. There's the biggest snapper I've ever caught for sure. 17 pounds. And continuing with that saltwater theme, let's take you to St. Simon's Island, Georgia, where I got into some of the most incredible triple tail fishing I've ever seen, including one monster triple tail. Okay, there's one right here in front of the boat. Got him. Woo, I got him. Oh man, what a monster. Look at that. Look at that, folks. That's a whopper. And then from there, it's all the way to Texas, where Jim Poole of Waypoint Marine and I experienced some of the best offshore fishing that the Texas Gulf Coast has to offer. We got into some great red snapper action. Got hit? Got a hit. Fish on. Fish on. There we go. That's a better fish for you right there. Look at that. Look at that dude. All right, Jim. Way to go, buddy. Look how fat they are, man. They are just gorging themselves.
Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's Lone Star Lakes, our last episode of the season. I want to thank Mr. Barry Stokes for allowing me the privilege of bringing you these reports each and every week here on Lone Star Lakes. And to our talented editor, Garrett, thank you so much for making me look a lot better than I really do. Our sponsors this year included Lane Palmer and Fort Worth Fishing. If you want to catch some crappie this winter, be sure and give them a shout. They'll put you on the fish. Our good folks at Dragonfire Tools, making some of the best workbenches ever, and our current sponsor, Skeleton Optics. Glass lenses from Zeiss, family-owned, veteran-owned, and 20% off with that code LoneStar20. Now, the winter months can be difficult as far as fishing goes. More on the fishermen because of the weather than the fish themselves. They'll still bite. We are going to look at things like blue cats, where you can catch some of the biggest fish of the year. Use your cut baits and your live shads around deep structure. Of course, your stripers, also a great time to catch some of the biggest fish of the year on things like your lead head with a swim bait or an A-rig. It's been a great year. I hope you folks have a great Thanksgiving, a wonderful Christmas, a happy New Year, and we'll see you next season right here on Lone Star Lakes. Look us up on Facebook, Lone Star Lakes.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Mercury, Go Boldly, Lowrance, America's #1 fish finder, Lose, Feel the Difference, and by Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama. Get our free fishing guide at orangebeach.com.
Right there, that's a nice one. I mean, that's a real nice one.
Look at that, man. Look at that. Golly.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more fishing tips, how-to videos, big fish catches, and full episodes of our Let's Fish TV show, be sure to subscribe right here to our YouTube channel. You can also like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. Good fishing out there. I'm so glad you're with us this week for episode number 39 of 39 original episodes of Let's Fish TV during the 2020 season. And a big thanks goes to our excellent team of reporters that helped me host our show at many points across the Southeast and Southwest. Crispin Powley does a great job for us over in the eastern part of our region, covering places like Tennessee and Alabama and Mississippi freshwater, and he did our first night fishing episode ever on Let's Fish TV and caught some good bass.
There's one. Largemouth. Oh. Right there, that's a nice one. I mean, that's a real nice one.
Follow that up with Andrew Upshaw, who experienced an incredible bass fishing day up at Fort Gibson Lake in Oklahoma.
Ooh, check out that fat bass. Look how fat that fish is, man. What a great fish. Just chunk after chunk today. That's exactly what we've dealt with.
And thanks to our other reporters as well, including Chad Ferguson, the catfish king, who got into an incredible pile of channel catfish, catching them one right after the next.
seconds, man. Just one right after another, man, as fast as you can get that bait in the water.
Followed up by Captain Greg Verm, who does a great job for us down in saltwater on the Texas and Louisiana coast, and he did our first ever wade fishing episode at Port Mansfield, Texas.
There he is. Oh, it's a good fish, good fish. Come on, buddy. Come on, little buddy. Come see me. All right, there we go. That's my first Port Mansfield redfish. Beautiful fish.
And then followed that up with Mike and Terry Littlejohn over at Lake Tawakoni, home of some of the biggest blue catfish you can possibly imagine. They caught a couple of great big ones there.
Oh, look at there. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, she gonna make a run. Oh yeah, boy, look at this.
Wow,
bigger than I thought.
54, 53.9.
Look at that, man. Look at that.
Hey, last week I talked about Lake Eufaula being a great wintertime fishery. Well, another one of those is beautiful Lake Murray near Ardmore. I'm going to let local expert on that body of water, Charles Jewell, explain.
The fish are active, feeding up, especially now for the next 30 days. And if you find bait, you find fish. I'm dragging this swim bait, keeping it right on the bottom.
And another great wintertime fishery is Lake Tenkiller. Again, a variety of species. It's really good for smallmouth and crappie in the winter months. And check out these big old black slabs that Brady Coyle caught there last week. Came on a Bobby Garland Slab Hunter minnow, bluegrass color in 10 to 15 feet of water. Hey, it's been a wonderful season. I hope you and your family have an excellent Thanksgiving weekend. I look forward to seeing you on the water sometime this winter. And remember, you can't catch them if you don't go.
I promise you that we could not pull this show off each and every week without our excellent team of insider reporters that cover the current fishing reports from right where you live across the southeastern, southwestern parts of our region. Our special thanks to Brian Hughes, who covers all the Texas freshwater fishing action each and every week, to Captain Greg Verm, who covers our Texas Gulf Coast saltwater reports each week, to Phil and Kevin Broussard over in Louisiana, who cover the freshwater and saltwater fishing there every week, and we wish them nothing but the best. Our prayers are with them as they rebuild from horrible hurricanes that occurred during this season. And then our thanks also to Gary Dollahan, who does an excellent job covering the entire state of Oklahoma every week. And then over on the east side, Captain Inglis Glover covers both the North and South Carolina saltwater and freshwater fishing action, to Bob McNally, who covers all the saltwater action across all the southeast states of Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi. And finally to Crispin Powley, who covers Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama freshwater fishing each and every week for our show.
Watch our latest episode or catch up on past episodes on our website at letsfishtv.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter for new fishing videos every day. And download the free Waypoint TV app to get all the latest episodes every week on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by MotorGuide's Tour Pro, cable steer motor with GPS anchor, Waypoint Marine, the Gulf Coast's leading saltwater boating specialist, Strike King, Taiwan On, and by Low Boats. Welcome to Low Country.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's get right to your Ask the Pro question for this week. Keith wants to know, what are the pros and cons of baitcast reels versus spinning reels? For an answer, we asked Tawakoni Guide Service Guide Michael Littlejohn.
By far, the spinning reel has made a big splash in the fishing world the last 3 or 4 years. You're seeing it used more and more often in the pro bass circuits, offshore world's using them more. And the reason is because they're very, very easy to use, easy to control, and anybody can pick one up and use it without the infamous backlash that the baitcaster is notorious for. With that said, the baitcaster still is a preference for most bass fishermen because it allows you to target a bait exactly under the dock, right next to the lily pad, wherever it is you're trying to really make it a really accurate cast. The baitcaster is going to be what you're going to want to use. I really hope this helps, guys.
Thank you, Michael, for sharing your thoughts, and thank you so much for being with us this season. We are all so grateful for you. If you want some help from one of the pros, simply go to letsfishtv.com and follow the Ask the Pro link to submit a question. Now, it's time to find out who wins this week's Big Catch of the Week.
Thanks very much, Julie, and I would like to thank Miss Julie Dobbs for the excellent job she does every week, 39 consecutive weeks for many years here on Let's Fish TV. She covers the salooner tables, the peak fishing times, and the Ask the Pro each and every week. Thanks for the job you do for us, Julie. We appreciate that. And with that, it's time right now for this week's winner in the Big Catch of the Week contest. He's Sammy Ciejas of Austin, Texas, showing a 20-pound king mackerel he caught the Port Aransas, Texas oil rigs. If you'd like to enter our Big Catch of the Week contest right through this off season, you'll be ready to have your big fish shown on our show next season during 2021. There are a couple of ways that you can do that. Go to our website at letsfishtv.com, scroll down, find the Big Catch of the Week area and follow the instructions. Or you can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/letsfishtv, find one of our Tuesday posts during the 2020 season and attach your big fish photo and give us all the details about your catch there. Just because our 2020 season on television is coming to a close, it doesn't mean we're going away. We will continue to provide you up-to-date fishing information, video clips, fish catches, and instruction on how you can catch them right through these upcoming winter months on all of our internet properties. Here are some of the ways that you can follow us. You can keep up with our website at letsfishtv.com. You can follow us on our streaming platforms at Waypoint TV. Just download the app to your streaming device and you can follow all of our episodes there. We'll be posting to our Twitter page at twitter.com/letsfishtv. We'll be doing Facebook Live events. We'll be coming to you live from the lake during the off season at facebook.com/letsfishtv. And we'll be putting up lots of videos on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/letsfishtv. Once again, I'd like to remind you that we will be back in March of 2021 for an all-new season of Let's Fish TV episodes as we bring you all the latest fishing action next year. And I'd like to thank the Lord for protecting my wife and I as we've traveled all over the region, filming, taping episodes for the fishing action that we've brought you and for also protecting and taking care of our reporters as we have broadcasted right through the pandemic of 2020. We're gonna make it, folks. Hang in there. We'll see you next year. Right now, we close it out with a few bloopers, a few of the times when things didn't go exactly as planned. Until 2021, I'm Barry Stokes saying, let's fish, everybody. Be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, y'all. Gulf Shores, orange-colored red snapper, looks like. Having a good day just catching a bunch like that. You can keep one under 16 inches. As we begin a new era in fishing television. That's right, if you've watched our show for many years, and I ran into the frickin' trolling motor.
Good one. Look at that. I hope. Did you get that on camera?
23-inch flounder. Hey, the back.
Stay with us. We've got fishing reports from across the area on the way. Darn.
Here in the beautiful place of area, stop.
As I travel all over this southern part of the country, I see all kinds of people. Some healthy, some not so healthy. Wait a minute, what other kinds of people are there?